y'all, I'm Abby. Welcome to my channel, Abby's Retro Rescue, where I rescue vintage items from my Gen X childhood and bring them on here to share with all of you guys. And I have a fun thrift haul today. This is where I show you all the things that I've bought in the last month or so at estate sales. So be sure and stay tuned for lots of exciting and random stuff. Before I share my vintage haul, I do have to comment on my sweatshirt. These Esprit sweatshirts went totally viral at Costco as soon as Gen X found out Esprit was back and they had them at Costco. So of course, what did I do? My Gen X friends were telling me about it and I went straight to my Costco and I did get 2 of the 3. There were 3. I didn't take them all. I only got 2. I wasn't greedy. But I did get my 2 favorite ones. So this, the white with the multicolored, is exactly how I remember it from back in the day. My friends and I definitely enjoyed Esprit clothes also. So this was so nostalgic. And then I also got the green one with the white writing. The blue one was also really pretty, but I didn't get it because I only really needed 2. And the writing on that one is also blue. So doesn't stand out as much. So it's just kind of more subtle. Depends on what you're looking for. But I could see right away why these went viral. They're super well made. They're the old school Esprit logo and tag. And they're really soft and comfy. I love this sweatshirt. So it's a little warm for sweatshirts now. But I bought this with the anticipation I will be wearing it probably a lot in the fall and winter. So get them while you can. Check your Costco to see if they have them. If you use the Costco app, it will tell you, you can check by warehouse the inventory on items that you're looking for. So that's a little inside tip. So don't waste your time going if they're out. But my Costco still had them in Wichita and I got these 2. And there's one other item I also wanted to share with you guys that is not vintage, but it's a new version of a vintage brand that we all knew and loved. Every year, they come out with the new Trapper Keeper designs. Mead has been making these since the late 70s. You've seen them on my channel before. I showed you one that was like a really early one, but they still make them and they come out with the fun retro designs that they re-release each back to school shopping season. So as soon as the back to school supplies come out, I swing over to Target or Walmart, which is usually where you can get them, to see the designs. And this one did not disappoint. I was so excited to see this beautiful design. This is totally something I would have bought back in the 80s. So I was happy to get it. I don't know why I keep buying these. They're just so pretty and they're very useful. You can use them for all kinds of stuff. They have that satisfying Velcro. And then on the inside, they come with a couple of the pretty colored folders. So just another fun Trapper Keeper to add to my collection. Not vintage, but I wanted to show you guys this again so that you could get your hands on one if you want one before all of the back to school shoppers take them all. Although I noticed the young people weren't really turning to these. It was mostly people my age that are buying them. Now on with the vintage haul. The rest of the items I'm going to show you are vintage 80s. We're going to start with, or some of them might be early 90s, but they're vintage Gen X anyways. We will start with another item of clothing. This is a super sweet members only jacket. Has the original members only tag there. You can tell this is an 80s original. I can also tell because the place I bought it from, all of their clothes were vintage 80s. So it was pretty obvious that this was a vintage one. This is a men's size large. So this will go in my Etsy shop. I have been saving a few of these so that I'll have a few different sizes to offer, and then I'll just put them all under one listing. So if you've been after a vintage members only, here you go. It's in pretty good condition. It's actually almost perfect. It had one little minor stain. I don't even know if you can see it. See that little pen mark right there? I tried to get that out. I think somebody touched it with a Sharpie marker or something, but it's pretty minor. Other than that, it's great. I washed it, came clean. When I bought this, it was in like a hall closet and it still was on this original vintage crafted hanger somebody had made with crocheted, like a crocheted cover for their hangers, which cracked me up. Next, let's talk about plushies. I love to buy these reindeer. These are the holiday Hallmark reindeer from the 80s. Rodney and the girl is Rhonda. And whenever I see these all year long, I buy them, as you know. And then I sell them at the end of the year at Christmas time, and they sell really well in my Etsy shop. And when they're gone, they're gone. Then I collect them for the next year. I've been doing this for a few years. So I get real excited when I see these. But I ended up getting a whole bunch of them, and they weren't all at the same sale. So I got 2 Rodneys, and then I got 1, 2, 3 of the Rhondas. I actually got 4 Rhondas, and then I realized later, oh, she was supposed to have a dress. She didn't have her dress, but she's cute anyways. And these other ones have their little dresses. The baby is Randy, and he has little PJs, and he's so, so cute. So those are fun. Also popular at the holiday time are these Muppet babies from McDonald's. They were a McDonald's special item at the holidays in 1988, I want to say. Oh, this one's dated 87, actually. So there was a Kermit, a Fozzie Bear, and Miss Piggy, and same thing. I just buy them all year long and save them and sell them in sets if I get a complete set, and I do believe I have at least 1 complete set. So here is Kermit, very cute. And another Muppet item that I got were these Muppet figures. They're like little plushies, and they're super cute. These were actually from Blockbuster. I do not remember these Blockbuster toys. They are dated from 1998. And there's a Miss Piggy one, there's a Fozzie one, and a Kermit. The only one I am missing, according to this, is Gonzo. So it's not a complete set, but I thought they were super cute. The Muppets are a really popular item because they're adorable. And then there's one other fun little plushie, and actually, it's a Garfield. He was inside this bag. You can see it was a $2 grab bag. And I realized when I saw it that he is a magnet. And he's the reason I bought this whole bag of magnets. So here he is. He sticks to the fridge and he's hilarious. These actually, I found out later, were a Wendy's toy. So that's fun. But let's see what other magnets we got in the grab bag. We have Coca-Cola, Pug-Off, I'm a diet dropout. That's cute. This one's like ceramic. I'm actually quite pleasant until I'm awake. Oh dear. Natalie went to Alaska. Inside every older person is a younger person wondering, what the hell happened? Yeah, that's relatable. Oh, here's another travel one. We've been here, Dominican Republic. That's pretty. This might be my favorite one. Always a wee bit behind. That's how I feel most of the time. All your tomorrows are in God's hands. So true. A golden retriever. May I always be the kind of person my dog thinks I am. Oh dear. Funny, he took up so much more space on the sofa. Is this supposed to be like her husband or something? That's really pretty gross. But funny. And then also Garfield related, I got a whole slew of these Garfield bookmarks. I definitely had these back in the day. They all are really cute. Read the ending first. Life is so uncertain. I'm basically still a kitten at heart. Some call it laziness. I call it deep thought. And then, of course, one of the things we love about Garfield is his passive-aggressive nature. Lose my place and I'll rearrange your face. Cats don't ask, cats take. This is my favorite one. Have you kicked your dog today? I mean, I'm a dog lover and I have a dog, but this is hilarious. I love the sort of rivalry between him and Odie. I love Garfield. I've always been a big fan of Garfield. So these are super fun. And I'll have to decide what I'm going to do with them. I sometimes sell Garfield books, although I'm out right now. So when I get more in stock, I might just add these to the Garfield books when people buy them because they're fun. I don't need all of these, but they're very cute and they were a good price and clearly vintage. I love the little yarn tassels and all of that. And on the back, they are dated 1978. And I don't usually buy a lot of jewelry at these sales, but this time I did buy 2 pairs of earrings. I should be wearing these today because they go really well with my outfit. Look at that. With the colors, they're just so pretty. And I think they're 80s. The little discs are just plastic, but they're pretty and fun. And then I also could not resist these teeny little unicorn earrings. They're just super cute. Very vintage. I also got a grab bag of McDonald's Happy Meal toys. I only buy these when I see very specific ones in them. I have a whole separate video about other ones that I like to get. You probably know I really like the McChangeables, and I saw several in there. See, there's the French fries and the hotcakes. So whenever I see McChangeables, I'm just going to go ahead and get the whole bag. And this one, I don't even know. Oh, here we go. This is one of the Dino McChangeables. So these were the second edition. Well, probably the third edition. They had two robot editions before then releasing the Dino ones. And I don't know. That might just be all he does. He's like a pterodactyl. That's cute. I've actually never seen this one. I have a lot of the dinosaur ones, but I did not have the hotcakes guy, so that's cool. And then there are some random like Tonka vehicles in here. That's not why I bought that grab bag, but they just happen to be in there. Oh, there's a second hotcakes dinosaur guy. There is a milkshake dino. He's fun. Oh, how cute. Half of the fun is trying to figure out how to do these. Oh, here, the tail pops out. There's a dino Happy Meal guy. There we go. And French fries. And I don't know if this is dinosaur or robot. Let's see. I think it's dinosaur, probably, since the other ones are too. Oh, there it goes. Very silly. There you go. And then the rest of it, oh, they're just super random. There's a Mario pop-up thing, the suction cup. There's some little airplanes. Ooh, I like this one. It's Hot Wheels, and it's a metal die-cast Hot Wheels. I just love the design on that. Cute. I wasn't a Hot Wheels person either. I see them a lot at estate sales, but I don't generally buy them because I don't know enough about them. And I shared with you recently in another video that I am going to be a grandma soon, very soon. I'm going to be a Mimi, at least that's what we're calling myself for now. So we are going to get a crib for when the baby comes to visit. And y'all, I found the cutest vintage Care Bears crib sheets. It's got baby hugs and tugs. And it's from the actual 80s. See on there, these are from 1983. They're very clean. I've already washed them, but they were very clean. They didn't have any stains or tears. And I was so thrilled to have a little vintage 80s crib sheet for my grandbaby, soon to be grandbaby. Speaking of babies, I did get Cabbage Patch Kid. This one is a fixer-upper, but she really spoke to me. I loved her red hair. She was a very good price. And I loved that they still had the birth certificate, even though she's not in her box and she's clearly well-loved and needs a good washing. She had her birth certificate still there on the table next to this doll. And so I definitely had to bring her home, and she will make a good project for me to do a makeover. So stay tuned for my video coming soon of this girl's transformation. You can see this is the before. But she's not clean. She needs to be washed, but she's not dirty in that she doesn't have she has some staining, but she doesn't have any tears or anything crazy that I can't get out. And her hair needs help, but it's nothing that we haven't done before here on this channel and we can do again. Oh, and you might be wondering what her name is. It's Barb. Barb Ivy. And I love that because I don't know about you guys. I'm a big Stranger Things fan. So as soon as I saw that this redheaded doll was also named Barb, I for sure had to get her because it reminded me of Barb from season 1 of Stranger Things. I loved that character. I was sorry when they killed her off. Spoiler alert. But if you haven't seen it by now, you know, it's been out for a long time. Anyway, season 1, Stranger Things, Barb. We're going to give little Barb here a makeover, and hopefully she can stay in the right side up. Hopefully she'll have a better ending to her story than poor Barb from Stranger Things. Now, I haven't done this in a while, but sometimes I buy people's old movies, home videos. There's just a weird curiosity about what people chose to film and save, and usually it's clean. So this is Rachel's cheer tape. And based off of the other items in the sale, I would say Rachel's probably about my age. So she was probably doing cheerleading around the time when I would have also been in school. So this could prove to be entertaining. We never know. Sometimes other people's tapes are super boring, and sometimes they can be very entertaining. A nice time capsule. So I do like buying vintage VHS. So I have not popped this in the old VCR yet, but I will do that soon. And if it's super interesting, I will let you know. Now, I always save the best for last, and this one is very exciting. I haven't gotten one of these in a while, a vintage Caboodles, and this is the first one that I've gotten of this shape, the oval shape. Usually they are more of the rectangular shape. This is likely from the early 90s, possibly 1990. I have another one of this color scheme from 1990, but it's squared. So this is a rounded one. You can see it's very clean. I did clean it. It still has the original labels on, which are so fun. Cosmetic organizer. Now it says lift out travel case with mirror. That's the only thing we don't have. Unfortunately, this does not have the lift out mirror, but you guys, it's huge on the inside. And as it boasts here on the sticker, deep bottom holds bottles upright. So that's cool. So we don't have the removable eye pencil tray. We don't have that. And you can see this is what it would have looked like. But I still love it. It's in great condition. It's totally vintage. In some ways it's handier because you can store bigger items instead of having to stack things in the little trays. But I do wish the tray was there. But you know what? I only paid $1.50 for this. No, wait, no, I think I only paid $1 for it. Anyways, it was a total steal. And I love the C Caboodles clasp. And I'm just obsessed with this. And that's why it is my find of the month. I know I say this a lot. I am going to sell some of these things that I've shown you over the years that I've just been sort of hoarding. I have like a whole pile of vintage Caboodles in the corner over here that you can't see. And I don't need that many of them. I have some that I use, but most of them are just sitting empty and probably need to find new homes. So I will be listing them on my Etsy. I just hate to part with them because they're so cool. But we got to make room for the baby crib because it's going to go in this room, actually. So the baby will be very stimulated by all of the fun things to look at. Hey, thanks so much for watching my video today. And if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more thrift hauls, I have linked a playlist right here for your viewing pleasure. We'll see you over there, and I'll see you in my next video real soon. Bye, y'all.